Hi Libra, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2016 Tarot forecast. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and Libra Rising signs. So Libra, I went back and forth with several different yearly spreads and I decided on this one, and what it basically is 2 cards for each month, and then the bottom of the deck is the overall energy, and then I will pull you 2 additional guidance cards, 2 extra oracle cards just for additional guidance. All right, Libra, so let's see what 2016 has in store for you. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay, so Libra, at the bottom of the deck, and this is the overall energy for the entire 2016, it is the Faith card, and this is also the Hierophant traditionally. So I feel like your faith could actually be very important to you, whether you know that is an actual religion or just your spirituality. This could be just your spirituality. You could be very spiritual in 2016, and this is for some Libras. Other Libras, you know, you could be working a lot, and the company that you work for could be very significant this year, because you know the Hierophant, it can represent many different things. It can represent, you know, large companies. Normally that's a company that we work for. It can also represent marriage. It can represent conforming and traditional values. So perhaps conforming within the company that you work for is going to be highly significant for some Libras. Perhaps your marriage is going to be very important to you, more so than the normal in 2016. So depending on what kind of Libra you are, who you are, you know, this will be different for all of you. Now, what I'm going to do now before I get started is just pull those 2 additional oracle cards, just to, you know, see what else Spirit wants to add. Any additional guidance for Libra 2016, additional guidance for Libra, the sign of Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising signs, 2016 Libra. Whoa, way too many cards, Libra, so I'm gonna continue on shuffling. Libra, one card for Libra from this deck. And this is the Goddess Guidance Oracle Card deck by Doreen Virtue. And then I'm also going to be using the Kuan Yin Oracle Card deck by Alana Fairchild, just in case you are interested, Libra. Okay. One more additional card for Libra. Additional guidance for Libra. What else does Libra need to know for 2016? This card wants to come out. Okay. All right. So Libra, let's get started. January. You have the 10 of coins and the 2 of coins. Wow. So financially, I think you're going to be fine in the month of January. Things are going to be more than fine. The 10 of coins is actually the best coins card in the minor arcana that you can actually receive. So I think financially things are looking really nice for you. I think you might be working a lot. That's really what I'm sensing with this card here, is that you probably are going to have to maybe juggle or balance perhaps maybe, you know, your career with your home life. This card for me really represents balance, but it also talks, for me, it represents having to cope or manage. So I think that you're going to have to be, you know, managing your time within, you know, between your job and your family life, because the Ten of Coins doesn't just represent, you know, financial abundance. It represents, you know, the family as well. This is really having it all, and it talks about your family and things being very very stable and quite nice at home. You have a very lovely, strong foundation at home. So I really think that you're going to have to balance your time, definitely, you know, between work and your family. That's really what I'm picking up on. But yes, I think that, you know, maybe real estate is also important this month, inheritances, you know, the family legacy, things of that nature, because, you know, that's all represented by the Ten of Coins as well. But just financially, I think things are looking really good for you. So great start to the year. You just might have to do some balancing, some managing of certain things, you know, but that's, you know, that's something that we all do. So in February, I have the Four of Coins, which is you really saving your money more than you're spending it. This is very much a conservative card. So I think that, you know, there could be some Libras that are actually hanging on to something other than money. It can be money, but it can be you hanging on something more so very tightly. For some Libras, there could be like some particular legal case that's going on, because I do have the Justice card here. So there could be some Libras that in February you're really hanging on tightly to something that is very much yours, and it can be, you know, in regards to some particular legal matter. But just know, you know, when justice comes in, it can represent, you know, a fairness and equality coming in, a balancing of these scales. So if you thought that something was done to you maybe unfairly, this is definitely, you know, a fairness coming in and making things right. It's evening out the scales. It's making things fair for all parties. Justice can represent contracts as well. You know, so there could be some Libras, because this is a general reading, that are, you know, they're hanging on very tightly to a particular contract that's very important to them. But I really feel like, you know, in some regard, this is just you hanging on to what's yours in regard to something, no matter if it's legal or not, something that, you know, you might feel is unfair in your life, something that's taking place. This is you hanging on tightly to, you know, what's yours. In regard to whatever matter this is for you in February, Libra. Now in March, I do have the Ten of Swords with the Two of Wands. So the Ten of Swords for me is always the ending to a difficult period. So this is an ending to a difficult situation or an ending to a difficult time in your life, Libra. So this is, you know, a cycle coming to a completion and a new cycle beginning, and you absolutely see that with this Two of Wands here, because the Two of Wands can be you making a decision, Libra, in the month of March and choosing to go down a new path. This is you really kind of, you know, standing, looking out upon the horizons, seeing the different paths that you can take in your life, and you choosing to, you know, execute, choosing to, you know, go down a particular path. You're making a decision, you're choosing which way you'd like to go, and this is you executing, you know, all of those ideas, you know, all of the things that, you know, you've planned. This is you going forward with that. So very beautiful. You know, cycles coming to an end, and you know, new beginnings just starting. You're choosing, you know, which direction you want to go in, and you're setting out. So beautiful. All right, so the month of April, oops, the month of April, Libra, I do have some beautiful cards. This is the Hermit, which is a major arcana card with the Ten of Cups. So beautiful cards. Just, I love this deck. This is just a beautiful deck in general. But, you know, the Ten of Cups represents emotional abundance. This is, you know, your family. This is your friends and family, whoever is in your circle, whoever's around you. This is, you know, things being very nice. Things are really good within your home environment. You have emotional abundance. This is the highest cup card that you can receive, a 10. So this is just you being overall just overly happy, overly content. You could be spending a lot of time with animals at this time. Spending a lot of time at home as well, which you very much can be doing that with the Hermit here, because the Hermit represents spending time alone. So, you know, within your family environment, you could be going off sometimes alone, spending time alone, going within. The Hermit is very, very spiritual, and he's very intuitive. So, you know, by him spending this alone time and really going within, it serves him very well. It serves his intuition very well. So perhaps something in regards to your family, you might, you know, need to go within in regards to some particular family matter, or in regards to your happiness in some way, shape, or form. You might have to go within, maybe for clarity, or just maybe for some answers or something like that, in regards to your happiness or your family life. But I definitely see this as something very beneficial and very positive for you. Things are looking really nice in the month of April. You could be very intuitive at this time as well, Libra. Okay. So for the month of May, Libra, I have the King of Swords with the Page of Cups. So I feel like, you know, this is very much you, the King of Swords, coming through here. You could be very focused, very determined, very logical at this time. And this is my warrior king. He's, you know, very strong individual, very strong-minded individual. So you could be receiving maybe some news in the month of May, because the Page of Cups does represent news or communication coming in. It also does represent new beginnings. So this could be you being very driven, very focused in regards to you starting a new beginning at this time. Or this could be you receiving some news or communication at this time, and you're very focused and driven because of this particular news. And this is very good news if it is news coming in. But I really feel like, you know, for some Libras, this is definitely, you know, a new beginning that's starting, and that's why you're incredibly focused. So just beautiful, beautiful for the month of May. Beautiful energy here. You know, and maybe that's why the previous month, you know, in April, you had the Hermit and the Ten of Cups, Libra, perhaps because, you know, you had to contemplate whether, you know, to make a decision or choose a certain path in regards to your family. And it looks like you went within. It served you well, because now, you know, you have news, communication, or new beginnings starting, and now you're coming through very, very focused and determined. Okay, so for the month of June, I have the Judgment card with the Two of Cups. So you could be literally getting some sort of judgment or some sort of decision that's being made in regards to a relationship. You could be making this decision, or this could be like literally a legal decision or a decision from another person being made in regards to your partnership or your relationship. The Two of Cups represents partnerships. So whether this be business or romantic, it can be either or. If it's romantic, this is a relationship that, you know, you feel very, very strongly bonded with the other person. This is a reciprocated love, a reciprocated affection for one another. You guys have a very deep chemistry, very strong bond. And even, you know, could be spiritually connected to one another as well. This could be, you know, your relationship at this time going through some sort of rebirthing process, because the Judgment card can also represent, you know, new beginnings, you know, being given a second chance in regards to a partnership. You could be given, you know, a second chance at this time, and you're being reborn. Maybe you're starting over in some regard. And this doesn't just have to be romantic. This can be a business partnership as well. And then for the other Libras, that this isn't talking about a business partnership, and this isn't talking about a relationship. This could just be you being quite happy with yourself in regards to maybe a decision that you've made, or with a decision that's being made at this time, or maybe a new opportunity, you know, that you're starting at this time. You're being given maybe, you know, a chance to be reborn in a sense. So very beautiful, very powerful as well. Okay, so for the month of July, Libra, I do have the Five of Wands with the Two of Swords. So more decisions, a lot of decisions I'm seeing here. The Two of Swords represents, you know, having to make a decision, but definitely having to go within and trust your intuition when making this decision. And this very much could have something to do with, you know, maybe some competition around you. This could be within the workplace. But this also can represent, you know, the Five of Wands here can represent petty arguments, petty squabblings, people maybe around you trying to maybe instigate things with you or get under your skin in some way. But normally I do see this card as competition. So this could be you having to make a decision whether to maybe leave a situation like this, or make a decision whether or not you want to deal with maybe someone's nagging, because this also can be someone nitpicking, someone nagging you. So this could be you having to make a decision about, you know, a particular situation like that. This isn't huge conflicts, Libra. I don't want you to, you know, get a little like wary of this. This is very petty and a very annoying energy. So very much could be like someone nitpicking you or nagging you, and this is you making a decision whether or not you probably want to deal with this anymore. Okay, so for the month of August, I do have a beautiful card, the Nine of Coins with the Four of Swords. So again, financially, things are looking really great. The Nine of Coins is you being able to afford all of those, you know, little luxuries in life. You know, you can see she has beautiful clothing on. Her home is nicely decorated. She has animals. She has a beautiful garden. So, you know, she can afford all of these beautiful extras. So financially, you know, in August, things are looking amazing. You also might be very tired. I have the Four of Swords here, which is you taking a break. Maybe you even go on vacation. This card can come up when people are going on vacation for me as well. So I think that, you know, a great month, nice and quiet. Maybe it's a deserved break after the previous month, which is, you know, that perhaps maybe someone nagging you having to make a decision. So a lot less stress than the previous month. Beautiful month, in fact. You may be taking a vacation or just taking a break, getting some rest, recharging your batteries, and financially things are good. And perhaps you are working a lot, and that's why you do need a break. So for the month of September, I do have the Six of Swords and the Sun. So I love the Six of Swords. It's a very positive swords card. This is you actually moving forward. This is movement. This is travel. This is you moving from a particular place or situation or environment to a much more positive place, situation, or environment. And wherever you're going, Libra, at this time, whatever you know, this is representing for you. This is bringing you towards your contentment, your happiness, your joy, your success, your prosperity, your abundance. Because the Sun is just the, you know, the most beautiful, optimistic card in the entire deck, and It represents just being content. It represents success, abundance, prosperity, happiness. It's a very fortunate, and people could be very attracted to your warmth, to your luminosity at this time, Libra. But, you know, overall, great month. See you moving forward. See you even traveling. And no matter if that's physical travel or just you moving forward in your life in some regard, I see whatever it is, however this affects you, you being just very happy. So for the month of October, I have the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Coins. So this could be a character coming in. This could be an earth sign or someone who has these Queen of Cups characteristics. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or just someone who is very grounded, very practical, someone who's, you know, very well-rounded. She's a businesswoman, you know, financial security is very important to her, but also she's very domestic. She's very much about her home, very much about her family, very grounded woman, and she's got a big heart. And I have this person, this Queen of Coins, with this Knight of Cups. So this very much could be, you know, a love interest coming in, perhaps maybe offering something to you. Maybe this is Queen of Cups coming in and maybe asking you out on a date. And this could be male or female. I don't attach gender to my card, so this could be a male. It doesn't matter. But this particular person could be coming in, maybe asking you out. Maybe they could be, you know, letting you know that they have feelings for you in some way. They could be, you know, knights bring us in things. So, you know, she could be coming in, offering you something, or maybe, you know, giving you some sort of news or something like that. So for those of you that are single, this is an energy that's definitely there. If this was in regards to maybe some sort of career or business sense, or business in your life, some sort of financial or, you know, work environment, this could just be you moving forward towards, you know, financial stability. It's going to bring a lot of happiness into your life. This is you maybe moving towards, you know, prosperity, moving towards stability within your career. And, you know, with doing that, it's going to actually, you know, benefit your home life. You're going to be very happy within your home life as well because of this security and this abundance. So depending how this affects you, it could be either or. It could be a love interest, or this could be, you know, you just moving towards financial security and abundance. So very nice, very nice. So for November, Libra, I do have the Knight of Coins with the Three of Swords. So I feel like, you know, for those of you that have had some sort of loss or sadness in the past, this is you moving on from this, and it might be a slow process because this particular knight moves, you know, at a slower pace than the other knights. He's very careful, he's very cautious, he's a planner, he's very strategic and methodical with his planning. And, you know, this is you moving forward. This is definitely forward movement, but it just might feel as though maybe things aren't happening, or maybe they're not happening as quick as you'd like them, but they're definitely happening. And I feel like you're moving away from things that might have, you know, no longer served you, or they might have been, you know, negative influences, or you're moving past or moving on from, I should say, maybe something that was not good for you, or something that had hurt you in the past. You're moving away from that. Yeah, any sort of negative influences, or just people around you that were no longer serving you or didn't have your best interest at heart, I see you moving away. This is you planning. This is you being strategic. This is you figuring things out, and just this is an energy where you're moving forward. And, you know, people around you might think, oh, you're not going anywhere. You're going. You're just going at your own pace. So you're planning things out, and it's one foot in front of the other, and this is you moving forward. So very positive, very beautiful. For the last month of 2016, so December 2016, we have the Page of Coins and the Eight of Cups. This is another movement card for me. This is you perhaps leaving something behind, you know, which we've seen in the previous month. So perhaps this is you leaving something behind, but you know, you're headed into a much more positive environment. You're moving forward, and I think you're moving towards, you know, perhaps maybe a new job or some sort of new beginning. Pages can be new beginnings, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to work or finance. This can just be a new beginning in general. But this is what you're moving towards. Perhaps you're moving towards this Queen of Swords character down here. Maybe it's just like a slow start to the relationship. You know, maybe this is you getting to know each other over, you know, a longer period of time. Things, you know, you're taking things slowly or something like that. Because the Page of Coins can come up sometimes when it is a new relationship, especially if it's a new relationship with an earth sign. I've pulled this card for, you know, new relationships with earth signs, definitely. But, you know, either way, no matter if this is a new relationship, this is definitely either news or communication coming in, or this can be the start of something new, a new beginning. And either way, you know, I see this as very positive because you are moving forward. You are, no matter if you're leaving something behind, or you're just simply moving forward with your life. So great, beautiful month of November and December, in my opinion. So overall, I think that, you know, you're going to have a great year. I really do. You have, let me see, major arcana cards throughout the entire year, but I really feel like the last, yeah, I would say the last six months to the end of the year, it's gonna be, you know, extremely positive, very significant time. You have, you know, a lot of major arcana cards, and, you know, finances are looking great. You're happy. You're moving forward. A lot of movement cards in this reading, Libra. So moving forward, no matter if that's leaving negative situations or people behind you, or even leaving maybe, you know, jobs that no longer serve you or fulfill your needs. It's, you know, no matter what it is, you could be leaving things behind, or not. You're moving forward. You're moving to better, you know, better environments. You're moving to more positive waters. You're moving to more calmer waters. Yeah, and for some of you, you can be starting new relationships. You're moving away from conflicts. You're making decisions. You're moving towards, you know, prosperity and abundance. Let's get to your oracle cards for additional guidance. I pulled Bright Future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine, Libra. So if, you know, for those Libras who might have been worrying a little bit too much, this is for you. And then the second card that I pulled is Drink from the Emerald Fountain. Beautiful deck with this one here, the Kuan Yin. Oh, beautiful. So, Bright Future. This is a kind universe, and everyone within it is working in your favor. There are no tests, blocks, or obstacles in your way except your own projections of fear into your future. Take a moment and hush your mind, quieting it from the worries and fears. Feel me brush your brow with a new energy of faith, hope, and optimism. These energies fuel your exciting present time as well as all future moments. Why would you wish darkness upon yourself when light shines all around you? Step into these new beginnings and step into this brightness by lightening your thoughts and feelings. You must stop worrying, as this anxiety squelches the goodness that seeks to find you. Clear your heart of fear and replace those energies with ones that will serve you and your family instead. Refuse to think of anything except your bright today and tomorrow, and I promise you that it shall be so. It shall be so. Various meanings of this card are you and your loved ones will be protected and provided for. Let go of any bag lady fears about your future. Hold positive thoughts and intentions and know that you'll always have your needs met now and in the future. Don't worry about money, but instead visualize abundance, Libra. Beautiful. And so now, drink from the Emerald Fountain. The Divine Feminine is encouraging all of the awakening and empowerment of all living beings. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open and receive it. Indeed, to step forward and drink from the Emerald Fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. Libra. Beautiful. Beautiful reading. It really is. If you are worrying, just know everything is going to be fine. Try to remain optimistic, Libra. You have a lot of divine, beautiful energy flowing to you now. And just remember, we did also have the Faith or the Hierophant card here at the bottom of the deck. If you have to rely upon your spirituality or any religion, do so. This will benefit you. Okay, Libra? Have a wonderful 2016.